Hey, good morning. Happy Wednesday to everybody out there in Arizona and points west and east. This is Jack Tubbs from the J Team in Surprise, Arizona, coming to you today from beautiful Sun City, Arizona. Nice and warm and beautiful and sunny today. I hope you having a great day, just as I am. And I wanted to continue on today with we're talking about terminating a personal representative with a formal probate estate. And the difference between informal and formal is informal means there's a will there, there's a trust there. There is a roadmap as to how the estate holder wanted things taken care of upon their death. Now, an informal means that there may not be a will, there may not be a trust, or there could be somebody contesting the will or even contesting whoever is considered the executor of the estate. Now, that being said, obviously there are going to be some differences between the informal and formal, because when you have a formal, there's a lot more that you're going to do, the duties that you're going to have to take care of. And we read through probably 4 of them yesterday. I want to continue on today along that same line, just so we understand the difference between an informal and formal estate as being a personal representative, how to terminate it, how to close it out, how to finish it out, so that everything is satisfied not only in the law's eyes, but hopefully everything is settled according to the decedent's wishes, final wishes for their estate. Now, we talked about that we have to prepare a petition for approval to showing the distribution of the estate to the different heirs and the other people that were going to inherit different things from the estate, whether they be pieces of art, cars, real estate, personal items, jewelry. It could even be furniture. Who knows? It could be electronics. Whatever it is, we have to make sure that everything is put together there so that everybody sees how it's going to be dispersed, and it has to be approved. If somebody objects to it, then it's going to have to go before the judge to make sure that things are divided legally and equitably. So anyways, we prepare a petition, and then we prepare a notice of hearing for that petition. In other words, if there's going to be objections and there's no roadmap showing how the estate holder wanted things distributed, then we're going to have to have a hearing about it, and a judge is going to have to help the personal representative make sure those divisions happen so that the estate can be divided and also the estate can finally be closed out. So you're going to have a hearing, and a judge will help, and you're going to do that by registering. You're going to have the petition for approval, or the decree of settlement for distribution. That's going to have to be done, and then you're also going to have to send that to the probate clerk at the Superior Court of Arizona so that they can set a hearing date if things have not been settled, or if you have not waived having to do this. You can waive this, but if everybody says in agreement, well, I'll take grandma's watch, and I'll take the car, and you can have the house, or we'll sell the house and we'll split up the funds however many ways, all that kind of stuff. If you can't come to an agreement like that, then we have to go through these steps. Once you prepare the notice of hearing on petition, and that's PB form 717, that's probate form 717, you have to prepare proof of notice. In other words, once it's scheduled, once you're showing that you've done all these things and you prepared the petition, that you prepared the notice of hearing, you have to prepare proof of notice that everybody has been sent that form, and you're going to have some proof that they've received it, obviously via registered mail is probably the usual way to do it, but also you can do it via a registered email where they have to sign stating that yes, they are well aware of when the hearing is going to be, that yes, it's scheduled, etc., so that once everybody agrees and everybody's informed of the date and the time, they can be there to make sure that the estate is divided according to their wishes, or at least divided according to the court's wishes. And then we're going to prepare. Then you will also have to prepare a settlement distribution of an estate, and it's going to have to be. You're doing this for final approval and final accounting, and then it's going to. If you're not going to go that route, then you have to prepare an order releasing the personal representative from personal liability. And basically, why we do that is because sometimes people who are the personal representatives of an estate for the decedent, sometimes they get in a whole bunch of trouble because the heir said, well, I didn't know that this was there to be distributed. I would have liked to have that, or I don't feel that I got a fair part of the estate, all these other things. Once the final order for distribution has been approved by a judge in the probate court, that's it. And nobody can hold the personal representative liable, or they can't come back and sue them, or they can't come back and bring forth a civil suit or anything like that once the court has approved the distribution as put forth in the final decree of settlement for distribution. And then, once again, the personal representative has to be released from all liability because the judge has decided it's no longer been the personal representative who's made the final decision here. So once that's done, then you file the petition, and then once again, if you've decided to waive this function, then you also have to file the waiver, making sure that the court knows that you've decided that the heirs of the estate and the executor of the estate or the trustee of the estate have decided between themselves how to distribute the estate. Going to have to still have an accounting where everything went, but no longer do we have to have anything that goes before the court and have a judge say, yes, I approve, no, I don't, let's change this, I think it should be distributed like this, etc. Once we sign the waiver, then it's done. It's a personal thing between the heirs of the estate and the executor or the trustee of the estate. So we either file a petition or we file the waiver, and then we obtain a hearing date from the probate court administrators, and the office will decide whether there has to be an appearance or you can do it by a non-appearance. It all depends on what the objections are. It also depends upon the position of the court on how an estate should be settled. So they will let you know, hey, you're going to have to show up, or if they feel the judge has already got a handle on it, or if the family already feels that once the judge is going to make a decision, they're going to be happy with it, they'll probably say, no, you don't have to show up. But if there's going to be any objection, then somebody's going to show up with an attorney to make sure that their voice is heard in the probate court. So that's all I got for you today. And just remember, I just always remind you at the time I finish up these YouTube videos that, you know what, we do specialize in probate, and I have a whole team of people to help you, from attorneys to financial advisors to accountants to insurance people to contractors to maid services to estate salespeople, even people to stage a property. Plus, I am a real estate broker. I can help get you the highest and best price for your estate property. And I'm always willing to sit down and work out a plan that works best for you, not for me. Because when we're talking about a probate estate, especially when it comes to real estate and other personal belongings of a loved one, it's hard to let go. And I realize that, and I understand that. I've done that for my own family members, and I realize how hard it is. And also, I've been a associate pastor of a church for 25 years. I understand. I've walked this walk, not only myself, but with a whole bunch of other families. I just want you to know that everything would be handled with the utmost care, and I will do everything to do what is in your best interest, not mine and not anybody else's. So, but that is one of the things that we do specialize here is in probate, mainly because of the experience that we've had, not only doing probate, but also the years of being a broker, a real estate broker, with the relationships that have been built over the 11 years that I have been a broker, and also 25 years of not only being an associate pastor, but also 25 years of being an independent business owner before that. I have developed many relationships that can help benefit you. And sometimes I won't even make any money off of it, but anything that I can do to help you, to benefit you, to help you through probate, that's what I'm here for. And then also, of course, any other real estate need you may have outside of probate, I've got the experience, and my team, probably between my team and I, there's probably close to 30 years of real estate experience between all of us, and we can use that experience to benefit you. Hey, once again, I want to wish you a happy Wednesday. Hope it is a blessed one. Hope that you get some time to spend out in the glorious sunshine, but also that you have AC to keep you cool when it gets too hot. That's all I've got for today. I will see you tomorrow with another installment of closing out a formal probate estate. and what your responsibilities are as a personal representative. Till then, bye-bye.